the other ones. So now, moving on, I was explaining something. I said we have different types of cases. The first case is called a lower case. So if I'm going to write this, this is what? The boy is good. This is an upper case. The boy is good is an upper case. The boy is good is a sentence case. The boy is good and the boy is good is what we call a toggle case. I hope everybody can see my screen and see what I'm talking about. So this is how you can actually differentiate between cases. But in JavaScript, we are talking about only two cases as I speak right now. We want to actually convert this guy that bears the name into a what? Into a lower case. That's what we're going to be starting with. Into a lower case. So we can come and say name. We can come here and say name. Okay, let me show us something. What's the difference between this? What happened now? And this? I'll do that again.
Case sensitive.
It is was case sensitive. Good. That is what it is. That simply means that if you are using JavaScript, capital letter NAME is different from small letter NAME. So it is case sensitive. You have to use small letter in writing your codes. It's when you want to put things inside of a string that you can actually come from the aspect of capitalizing small letter, add anything, special characters, numbers into that string. Am I communicating? Now, what we want to do is this. That name, we will change it to lowercase. That's what we are going to do. So we are going to say to lower. You understand? To lower. So it is also case sensitive. You can imagine. So don't make that mistake. That's what we want to achieve. And then we add our bracket to make it active. And then when we run it, Elvis is changed to small letter. All true. We are trying to tell that that variable that we declared, which is name, to become small letter all true. So now, look at this. Like I said, it is what? Case sensitive. So now we can understand when you can write a code and say, oh, this one is small letter. So we call it case conversion. Case conversion. Am I communicating to us? Now, we are going to actually declare something. And while we declare it, I'll make this something like message. In that particular message, I'll come and say, I love vibe coding. I've asked people in my class before, but it seems you people don't know what this thing means. Vibe coding is what the Gen Z guys make use of as of today to say, oh, this is the next trending thing and the likes of that. Can anybody tell me what vibe coding is as I move on? Okay, no one. Okay, let's move on. Vibe coding is just one laziness way of coding. That's what it means. Just laziness. Laziness of coding. So instead of you writing tons of code. People want to reduce it to the minimal just to get result at the end of the day. Now, everybody can see this, right?
Yes.
What we are trying to say is that we're trying to get the
Like an
index
AI.
that love falls upon. We
Like
want to, you
an
can get the
AI.
index where I falls upon. We can get the index of where vibe falls upon. So now this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. So let's do that. Okay. In this case, it's not starting from here then. We should have something now. Okay, let me do something. Yes. Do you understand what I got now? I don't know, maybe everybody got what I just did now.
Yes.
What did I do?
Nope.
Don't be afraid. Talk now. Anybody can talk. Why did I get 0? I did not put anything inside the...
You didn't put anything in the bracket.
Yes. Why? Why did I get 0?
Because nothing is in the bracket. I mean, that's
Because
the
you
first.
didn't indicate what you want to indicate.
I did not
That's how
indicate
it comes from.
anything. What it means is
You
that
didn't
from
indicate
the
anything
beginning
inside.
here, what it means is this. From the beginning
The
here,
space.
there is a
The space.
space, one small guy there. That's the 0. So if I put I now,
One. As
that will be
one.
1.
Mr. Jesse,
Is
sorry.
indicating it as, what's wrong with this guy? I'm with you. I'm listening.
If you remove the space, please can you see? Let's see if it's going to work, please. Without the space.
There's no space here.
Okay.
Are you getting what I'm trying to say? There is no space here, but it's still recognizing this guy as what? Let me use
Zero.
love. Let me use love. But all it does in simple sentence is that it works with each index one after the other. So you can see what I've...
With two.
Oh,
What
oh,
about like I?
wait, I've seen
What about
it.
the I?
This is it. It's not the I.
That's the space,
See,
right?
see.
That's
Can
what I'm about
everybody
to
see
see.
that?
Like that's
Yes.
what I'm about to see.
But it's still going to recognize one guy. Let me remove this guy again.
Yes.
Is it recognizing all these guys as 0? That is another thing. That's another thing that wants to give them headache. It can't give me headache. Okay, let me do something. I'm just testing out. I'm meant to move out of here, but I'm just trying.
One.
So it's like the space.
So let me do vibe. Uh,
Maybe three. Maybe. What area?
Five.
Ow.
like how? That's it.
Ow.
Okay, but I know for sure that the space at the back of this guy might be the guy representing 0. But all this space here too are very, very key. So if we say that this guy is 0, on a normal day, the space should be 1. You know, we will now be thinking that way, and then we will now say this guy is what? 2. You get what I'm trying to say? So I'll do something now. I'll do something now. I want to get, let me put it together. Let me put them in space. Now, everybody, let's count it. What number is I? I is what?
One.
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 I is 1. Are
One.
you sure?
Or zero. I don't know. Zero maybe.
Zero.
It's one.
You won.
Is 0.
It's
Zero.
one
It's
now.
zero.
Is what is starting?
Zero.
0. Now, space is what? Meant
One.
to be 1, but is still
Yeah.
recognizing it as 0. Now, love.
2.
Why now? 2. Now let's do vibe.
Why will be
Now
like 4?
we'll know what the challenge is now.
7.
Okay, hold on. 1,
Sir, why is it 7?
3, 4, 5, 6,
I think it's 6.
Space.
Because the
7.
space is 0.
Like,
So let's do coding.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, let me do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So
12.
those
To be
spaces,
12.
yes, those spaces before that guy is what is counting. So it will count it this way. 1, 2. It will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like, let me count it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Those spaces is what is
Okay,
counting for the
before the start.
index. Yes. So sometimes we fall into all these things and then we are like, how would we survive? And then you go back, you research, you read, you make sure things are in place. So the first one is include. Include. So now we've typed coding. Let me just work with this and then we see the results. So now let me do something like this. It's using Boolean. That's what includes does. Okay. Time.
now what did you just say?
Is it
False.
do you understand it now? What it means
Hmm?
is that is this message called time included in the quote?
No.
That is why it is
False.
false.
No, sir.
Yes, that is why it is false. Is that understandable for every one of us?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So is that can you like make a true statement? Maybe like use one of the stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I.
True.
Is it understandable now?
Yes.
Is that making sense now to every one of us?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let us do starts with is case sensitive message dot starts with. You understand? Now that we have starts with, so now we come from the aspect to run it, and then automatically it is true. So let's do love. Understandable, right?
Say false.
Do we understand what it does?
Yes,
Yeah.
that it didn't start with love. It starts with
It
I,
starts with I.
not love.
The sentence starts with I, it's not love.
Yes,
Until we make use of I,
I.
that is when. So I'm using small letter now.
Okay.
Let me see. Is that making sense to us? We can now see now
Yes.
that it is what? With what happened now, what does it mean? That it is
Case sensitive.
case
Case
sensitive.
The I
sensitive.
is small letter.
Yes, you
It's
can't use
case.
small letter. It's meant to be capital letter. I
True.
alone. It's love vibe coding. I'm just playing around, right?
Yes,
So now let's check. Please respect yourself. Oh. Okay, okay,
Sorry,
still
sir.
starting. So let me do something like this. I just want to scatter the headings. So let me do something like this. Is that understandable now?
Yes.
I just had to do that. So it represents a word and it also represents a letter. So if I come here, let me do something like this. You can see there is a space here.
Excuse me, sir. Sir,
I'm coming. I will explain. I'm just testing something. There is a space here. I pressed space. So I didn't put anything inside of this quote. So it is true that what is starting with all of this sentence is null and void. There is nothing at the beginning. So anything I add to it, I'm not part of you people. So in one way or the other, JSA does not love vibe coding. Until I add JSA, that's when it will be true. If I say nothing should be inside that code, wow, that's another thing, man. Man. Okay, let me add something. Does. So it now becomes false.
What is the time now? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, ask your question, please. Somebody wanted to ask me a question.
Please excuse me, sir. If you say message includes, then you put small letter I. Will it
Okay.
read as true or false?
Message includes. We've done that too. Hey, let me bring it back. In this case, tell me what you. Okay, let me do I love. It's you people that have this, so I'm not the owner. So now, I love vibe coding. Talk to me. So if I put what in message includes,
Small letter I.
small letter I, it should not. It will not work. Eh, why? Is that what we got earlier on? Let's hold on, no, please. It's not case sensitive to that. Wow. True. Wow. So for
But sir,
message
does that mean,
includes is not case sensitive. That's
okay,
what
so
I'm getting. That's
sir,
I'm
does that
just
mean that the
testing.
thing can't
I'm
does
listening,
that mean
Angel.
it's not detecting the small letter I
In some
in vibe
cases,
and coding?
like in message does include now, we've actually ascertained. Now, let me tell you something. In JavaScript is case sensitive, like we always say. But there are some cases where things get updated. If you get, let me bring this guy down. If you see JavaScript from here, when you click this place, it is talking about configuration of JavaScript, searching for extensions and so on and so forth. There are new things people like VS Code are always bringing out. Do you get what I'm trying to say? They've tested, they have their own in-house developers too. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, for example, if I type something like console, you see things that start with con, cookies, get computed, custom, and so on and so forth. A lot of things all of these things you are seeing, they have their own what developers in-house that works on these things day and night. They don't sleep. The day you will remember to make use of all of these things, then you can make use of them. So in this case, it's meant to be case sensitive. In some cases, they might do some mistake. They might also have some mistake because this is not meant to start with small letter I, and it should be true. Because it's case sensitive, is meant to be what? False. But as of today, what we are saying is that it is true. When we made use of what was the next one we were working on? Start with. You can remember when we worked on start with, and we added this. What's it bringing out? What can we see? False. Why is it false? It's because that is how it's meant to be. What is this starting with? We know it is capital letter I. I is I, but in JavaScript, it is not. I is not I. Capital letter I is different from small letter I. You understand? So for the next link I'm going to be sending, everybody will be asking questions all through. Anybody that is not here, WhatsApp them to join to ask every of their questions, and then I will answer accordingly, especially for JavaScript recap from the beginning. Anything you don't understand, we'll look at it. I will break it down and explain to us. So let's move on. The next
Okay,
thing,
boss.
I'm
Please
with you.
quickly, can that message includes? Can we try small letter E? I want to test some.
Are you testing it from your own side here? Have you installed JavaScript there?
No, sir.
Okay. What do you
I
want
want
to
to know
do?
if
Right,
I want to know if you.
note down that question because of time. When
Okay.
we get to the questioning time, so then you just pop it up and then I explain.
Okay, sir.
So now, the next one we are working on is ends with. Ends with. So now, if we say I, does it end with the stuff? No, it's false. So let me see again the case sensitivity. Can anybody talk now? Am I making sense to us? Should this explain
Yes, sir.
something to us? I use capital letter
Yes,
all
sir.
through. Elvis, what can you say with what I just saw now?
That is case sensitive.
It is now case sensitive. On a normal day, when I use I, small letter I from the beginning, when I was using, okay, it is for include. So in this case, this one has shown that over time that it is what? Case sensitive. So coding. Until I change it to capital letter C, small letter O, D, I, N, G, and then it becomes true. Is that making sense to us? All of what I'm teaching in terms of um, string, it applies to array. We are still going to that part where you will see how that works. So let's do this. The next thing we want to do is this. So I'm going to write only coding, and then we'll come from the aspects where we can extract. We can what? Extract. So I'm going to start with this. So I'm going to come from the aspect where we have something like string or something like message dot slice. And then we have another bracket. Then we have a start. And then we have a finish. And then this is straightforward, right? Is this straightforward?
Yeah.
Okay, so that simply means the starting. But to me, I can still question this. Why should I question this? Can anybody tell me? There's something wrong somewhere.
Because if it starts from 0, shouldn't it be 4 letters?
Thank you. This is meant to be. So we should stop at I. If we are starting from 0 now, 0, 1, 2, 3. Because the 0 is the start. Why the 3 ends? I don't know. Even as I'm teaching you also not to depend on a technology alone. I'm teaching you how it is in programming. Let me show you something. I don't know. Now, let me show us flowchart. For a program in JavaScript. To add two numbers. I have 10 minutes more. And that's the part of. Now you can see this for those who are studying computer science. Have we seen this before?
Yes, sir.
Okay. As simple as this is, you can miss it. Why? Even as you are seeing that you have start here, it is bigger than stop. That does not mean that if you use this kind of symbol for stop, it will not work. In most cases, we use trapezium to actually impute our variables. You understand? Now, this is to add two numbers using JavaScript. Now, I'll do something now. I'll now work with what? Algorithm. That is why I'm going to this. I'm going to explain. Algorithm. Algorithm is so different. Oh, this is an algorithm. If you don't write it like this, I don't want to know if you like being winch that knows everything. If you don't write algorithm like this, it is 0. You must have something like step 1, start. Step 2, declare variable num1 and num2. Step 3, read value num1 and num2. Step 4, add. You will see all those things one after the other. Where I'm just coming from is that programming language has its own identity. And every identity of those things that we have JavaScript that we are using now, that does not mean that they are 100% perfect. A new technology a new technology is even out. As we advance in programming language, the name of the technology is called typescripting. As we advance, things are changing over time. Am I communicating to us? So all
Yes,
of
sir.
these things have what they do one after the other. So I'm going to actually stop this session now and share us another link. As we are joined with that link, I beg of us, write all your questions down. And then let me treat them one after the other. The only thing we spoke about today is strings. Yeah, somebody is trying to communicate to me. Okay, it's people that are eating. So no problem. So let me stop this session now. and then I share you another link. So everybody join immediately when you see the link.